For the release of the 2019-2020 Triumph Rocket 3, there will be two models to choose from, the Rocket 3R and the Rocket 3 GT. So what is the difference between the two models? To help understand Triumph's intentions for each model, let's look at the official press release. Triumph describes the Rocket 3R as the ultimate muscle roadster with instantaneous world-leading torque, incredible control, comfort and capability. And the Rocket 3 GT is described as astonishing performance and presence with sublime comfort, laid-back cruiser riding attitude and even more effortless touring capability. So that tells me absolutely nothing, other than the GT is a cruisier version of the R. Let's cut through all the mumbo jumbo and drill down a little further to see what the real differences are. Common to both the Rocket 3 GT and Rocket 3R versions are an all-new 2500cc 3-cylinder engine producing 167 PS at 6000 RPM and 221 Nm of torque, which peaks at 4000 RPM, which is incidentally the world's biggest production motorcycle engine. The engine also boasts an incredibly flat and rich torque curve, reaching a peak at 4000 RPM. It holds maximum torque all the way through the mid-range, delivering effortless acceleration and response in any gear. This engine also features a new crankcase assembly, new lubrication system comprising dry sump and integral oil tank, and new balancer shafts, together giving an 18 kg engine weight saving over the previous generation. The all-new high-performance 6-speed helical cut gearbox is precision engineered to be smoother, stronger and lighter than a standard gearbox, and is designed specifically to allow for the increased torque capacity of this new generation. Nifty hidden folding pillion footrests are also a new feature on both models, which fold away as you can see here, as well as 20-spoke cast aluminium wheels with an imposing 240mm rear tyre. Comfortable and interchangeable twin and single seat setups are also new, as is a new lightweight frame. The new Rocket 3s also boast top-spec Brembo Stylema monoblock brakes and adjustable shower suspension, optimised cornering ABS and traction control, 4 riding modes, road, rain, sport and rider configurable, all LED lighting, hill hold control which applies the rear brake until you move off, cruise control, keyless ignition and heated grips as standard on the GT. Heated grips are accessory fit options on the R. Both Rocket 3 models also feature a high first major service interval of 10,000 miles or 16,000 kilometers. Now let's look at what sets these two models apart. Basically, there are three main differences. The GT has forward-mounted foot pegs, where the R has mid-mounted foot pegs. The GT also features handlebars which are pulled back more to the rider, and it has more touring-oriented seating, which is incidentally lower than the R's seat. The Rocket 3R features a roadster rider and pillion saddle with a low 773mm seat height, and the Rocket 3 GT features a touring rider and pillion saddle setup with an even more accessible 750mm seat height. The Rocket 3 GT additionally benefits from a brushed aluminium pillion backrest. Going back to the foot pegs, I like what Triumph have done here. The R's mid-mounted foot pegs can be adjusted 15mm vertically to offer a greater range of comfort, and the GT's forward-mounted pegs can be adjusted horizontally 25mm or an inch closer to the rider, or 25mm away from the rider. That's a 50mm or 2-inch range of foot peg adjustment on the GT. People over and under 6 feet tall are equally catered for, and as someone who is over 6 foot, this is greatly appreciated. After all that, as you can see, the only real differences between the two models are handlebars, seat and foot pegs. Pricing rumours suggest the Rocket 3R will sell for around £19,000 British pounds, and the Rocket 3 GT will come in just under £20,000 British pounds. And both models will weigh in at around 290 kilograms dry, with the R coming in at 291 kilograms and the GT weighing in a little heavier at 295 kilograms dry weight, and both models share the same 18-litre fuel tank. Before you say the new Rocket 3s are too heavy, I think weight is relative. For instance, in my case, the new Rocket 3 is almost a full 100 kilograms lighter than the bike I currently ride, the Kawasaki Vulcan Vaquero, and it has a much larger 2.5 litre engine. Let's now look at the 50 plus genuine Triumph accessories that are available for the new Rocket 3s. Starting with a Triumph Shift Assist for clutchless up and down shifts, a cast aluminium retractable and lockable pannier mounting system, 20-litre sports panniers, a 12-litre magnetic tank bag, Triumph's innovative patented 9-litre quick-release tail pack, roadster and touring handlebars, touring and sports seats, a rider seat pad, a comfort pillion seat, passenger backrest and pads with billet machined plate, passenger backrest rack, forward and mid controls, knee pads, sports screen, LED indicators in applicable markets. There's also a highway inspiration kit which features a luggage rack, sports panniers, pannier mount kit, Triumph Shift Assist, and the Triumph TFT connectivity system. The Triumph TFT connectivity system features a world's first exclusive integrated GoPro control system, facilitated by an optional Bluetooth connectivity module. This feature enables GoPro camera operation and video or photo operation via the switchgear. A powered by Google turn-by-turn navigation system is also available. This feature also requires the Bluetooth connectivity module and is accessed via the My Triumph app. With this system, the rider has at their disposal a navigation system, a route planner, their final destination, and points of interest such as hotels, petrol stations, and restaurants. The My Triumph app can be downloaded for free and is also available for both Android and iOS phones. The optional accessory Bluetooth connectivity module also provides full Bluetooth phone integration, providing a clear display on the colour TFT instruments, and intuitive phone operation via the switchgear, allowing the rider to select music, control the volume, and take calls. Both Rocket 3s can also be fitted with an optional tyre pressure monitoring system. Overall, the new Rocket 3 is really ticking my boxes, but I do have one concern, and that is the pillion seat arrangement. It doesn't look very big, and I'd be very wary of sitting my wife on there for any length of time. And I would like to see the inclusion of a rider backrest as an optional extra. With your feet forward and bars pulled back as they are on the GT, I feel I would need it. With its aggressive styling, beautiful attention to detail, and sensational torque figures, I believe the new Rocket 3 is shaping up as a very attractive proposition. The new Rocket 3 is most definitely a bike I like.